Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News Today. I am your host, Amanda. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. Charlie Baker's son AJ arrested on drunk driving charge in Lynnfield. Man shot by police after allegedly advancing on Oxford officer with sword. 3 minors stabbed outside Brockton High, 5 arrested. 5 injured when AMTRAK trucks crashed at Boston Rail Yard. With probate court plan Mass, lawmakers back the largest one-time expansion of the state bench in decades. Charlie Baker's son AJ arrested on drunk driving charge in Lynnfield. Andrew Baker, the son of former Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker, was arrested on a drunk driving charge over the weekend. The story was first reported by Cheryl Fiandaca of WBZ-TV's I-Team. Baker, who is also known as AJ, was pulled over by police around 8:15 p.m. Saturday on Route 95 South in Lynnfield. State police said Peabody police stopped Baker after they got a call he was driving erratically. Peabody officers on scene told the trooper they had detected signs of intoxication in the male operator, who was out of the vehicle at the time of the trooper's arrival. The trooper also observed signs of intoxication during his interaction with the operator. Baker, 29, of South Boston, then failed several field sobriety tests, according to police. He was arrested and later released on a promise to return to court. He will be arraigned in Peabody District Court on a future date, police said. Man shot by police after allegedly advancing on Oxford officer with sword. An Oxford police officer shot a man Sunday morning after he allegedly advanced on an officer with a sword. The incident took place around 6 a.m. in the area of 407 Main Street, the Worcester County District Attorney's Office said in a news release. The man is being treated at a local hospital. The officer was unharmed and was put on administrative leave in accordance with Oxford Police Department protocol, the Diaz office said. Neither the suspect nor the officer have been identified. The Diaz office declined to tell Boston.com the man's age, place of residence, whether he will face charges, or what condition he is in. It also declined to say what type of call the officer was responding to when the shooting happened. 3 minors stabbed outside Brockton High, 5 arrested. 5 people were arrested after 3 minors were stabbed outside Brockton High Friday afternoon, and a 4th was stabbed at a nearby hospital, according to officials. The victims in the school stabbing suffered non-life-threatening injuries and were taken to Brockton's Good Samaritan Medical Center, where another stabbing occurred. Police said the hospital attack involved the stabbing suspect and may have been in retaliation to the school assault. A total of 5 people are facing charges in connection to the attacks. The stabbing followed an altercation between a group of minors, some of whom were students. Brockton Public Schools released a statement saying, "We believe this was not a random incident. There is no active threat at the school. All further information relative to the investigation will be released by law enforcement." 5 injured when AMTRAK trucks crashed at Boston Rail Yard. 5 people were taken to the hospital following the crash of 2 AMTRAK trucks in a Boston rail yard Friday. An AMTRAK truck was going east on part of the tracks at the Redville commuter rail station around 4:30 a.m. when it collided with another truck. The incident injured members of an AMTRAK infrastructure maintenance work group. The collision caused substantial damage to the vehicles involved, Transit Police Superintendent Richard Sullivan said in a statement. All of those injured were taken to local hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of this incident is still unknown, but is under investigation by the Federal Railroad Administration and the Transit Police. The crash did not have any effect on train service Friday. With probate court plan, Massachusetts lawmakers back the largest one-time expansion of the state bench in decades. Massachusetts lawmakers appear poised to pass the largest one-time expansion of a state judicial bench since at least 2000, embracing plans to fortify a probate and family court system that officials say is swamped with increasingly complex cases. The Massachusetts House and Senate both tucked language into their state budget proposals that would add 8 judges, pushing the number of probate and family justices to 59 and the statewide judicial bench to 425. Its inclusion in both chambers' budget plans likely ensures it will reach the desk of Governor Maura Healey, a first-term Democrat. Should the expansion become law, Healey would have the power to pick the nominees for any newly created posts. Carissa Hand, a Healey spokeswoman, said the governor would have to review any bill that reaches her desk, but she signaled that Healey supports expanding the court. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.